What's up, guys? What is up, Starsnipe? We're back, another episode of Ark Survival Evolved, and today this is a little offshoot type episode. This isn't part of the main series, and that's because what we're about to show off can't really be shown off in the main series. So they did add the Dune Buggy in, and currently it is actually only spawnable by admins and as like a mod tool sort of thing. So here it is in all its glory, the buggy, with like the model and stuff, and I will actually show you guys the command line and how to do it. So right there, boom, that is the command line. I will probably put that below in the description so you guys can go ahead and copy and paste to that. And all you gotta do is just make sure you're an admin on whatever server you're doing it in, or if you're doing it in single player, then all you do is type that in. You are given something right here, the Dune Buggy vehicle test, and all you do is hit the number, and boom, that bad boy spawns in. So without further ado, here you can see it, 20,000 health. I don't know if it like has an inventory. Oh, it has an inventory. It's got weight, 300 to be exact, and it's a freaking buggy. So first things first, oh my god, look at how epic that is. The freaking buggy. Yeah, so I mean, I'm just telling you guys right now, look at that, it even leaves tracks, and oh, we're driving it around. Can we like hit a trike? Can we run it over? We just ran over that trike. This thing's a killer. Look at that. I don't want to take it into the water though, that's risky. That's risky. What happens if we press space? Space is brakes. Doing a little bit of a burnout right now. And vroom. Oh my god, look at that though. I did want to show this thing off to you guys. Show off how fast it can go. And holy shit, get some airtime. Okay, I think we're good. It's braking everything in sight, but it's all good. And as you can see, this thing's pretty tanky. 20,000 health. It really is relatively strong. And I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, because I do want to actually make some short... Oh god, this thing can definitely get some airtime. And there's also a physics change that you can run in your server. I'm not actually running that. They were talking about that in the patch notes. There's a certain file you can change so the physics of it work better. I didn't do that. I just spawned this bad boy in to have some fun with it. And I'm telling you right now, we are definitely having some fun with it. It functions underwater, kinda, sorta, so that's good. It's a bit of a struggle, but it still functions. And as you can see here, it's a killer when it comes to running stuff over, and you can really start hauling ass with this bad boy. Like, oh god, that's into a rock though. As you can see though, that is awesome. Command line down below in the description, and let me know what you guys think of this bad boy. And oh my god, can we run over some Spinos? Oop, roadkill. So it seems to be pretty OP. The question is, how OP is it? Oh shit, oh god, we're like doing a wheelie right now. Can we run over some Spinos and Brontos with it? Because if so, this thing is kind of nothing short of amazing. No, we couldn't kill the Bronto. We definitely pissed it off, and we're doing everything with this thing, and this is seriously an all-terrain vehicle, and this is just really fun to mess around with. It's like really loud though, so definitely have to lower that a bit. And whew, this bad boy is fun to play with. Jesus. Anyways, like I was saying, not currently in game. You have to spawn this bad boy in as an admin command. So you have to do it. Oh god, Sabertooth's chasing us. You have to do it either on a single player server where you're an admin on, and hey, it's Ferb 2.0. This is actually our old single player world. And, you know, just a bunch of that type of stuff. And that's how it works. So it comes with an inventory that you can use. Here it's stats. I guess it has 200 melee damage, which is pretty cool. No armor or anything, but still. Holy shit! We're doing. I love this thing. I love it. It is amazing. If only it ran on gas, which I don't think it does, but still, this thing is crazy, and it's just so fun to play around with. And honestly, I want to go ahead and play around with some other stuff as well, like the, what do we have? The, I believe there's a Bronto saddle as well. Then there is the, I'm trying to think here. We got the Bronto saddle. And we also got, I believe, the raft that we could go ahead and build if we wanted to. But for now, definitely want to show off this bad boy. Can we run over a T-Rex? Because, I mean, if we fail, see, we can just run away. That thing's not catching up to us. We're hauling ass. Like, this thing can pick up some speed. Can it, how well of an underwater driver is it? That's another question. It seems to actually like jumping off of water like a trampoline. And, it's not exactly, I mean, it functions underwater. No, I take that back. It doesn't really function. It gets stranded. Okay, so you don't want to get... Oh god, the T-Rex is coming. Oh god, there's sharks in the water. No. Stay away, stay away, stay away, stay away! Oh shit. Okay, he's pissed off at the buggy. Oh, we're good. He's just gonna go ahead and destroy that buggy. We can run... Oh, now the shark's coming after us. This is... No, stay away. Stay away. Jesus Christ. These things are savages, but anyways. Whew. Got some mess around with the buggy. First off, hopefully you guys did enjoy that. I'm going to go ahead and figure out how to get some materials spawned in for the Bronto and the Bronto Saddle. Keep in mind, though, this is just in a single-player world. I'm just going to be spawning some stuff in to show it off and whatnot. But in the main series, you can fully expect me to play it and do it legit on the main series. But for now, that's the buggy. Let's get into the Bronto Saddle. That's the next big thing I'm hearing about. Alright then, boys and girls, here we are. Back with the Bronto. Went ahead, tamed one of these. Force tamed, of course, just because, like I said, showing it off. And went ahead, spawned in a saddle. Here, I actually spawned in a blueprint as well, so you get the general feel of around how much you'll need. Since this is a spawned-in blueprint, the results will vary about exactly how much you'll need. But give or take, around here should be, resource-wise, what you're going to need. You're going to need to be level 70 to go ahead and craft it as well, at least to my knowledge. And when I got some walls here, and we're gonna go have some fun. Throw this on our bad boy. Look at that. Let's throw that Bronto Saddle on. And we get to mess around. It's actually a lot of metal. I could have spawned in metal walls for this, but we can ride. We get on top. Look at that. We ride the saddle from up there. Then, of course, we can get off. Let's go ahead, throw on some of these stone walls, and just begin building a little bit of a base. Let's do some of that. Actually, okay, we don't have to do this. I think we have to get a foundation going first. That might be what we need, so hold up. Yep, so here we go. Went ahead, got some foundations, and as you can see, we can actually go ahead and begin placing them. And as long as, like, the majority of the foundations on here, you can actually go out pretty far. So in reality, you'll be able to expand this a very decent amount and make a very decent base with the Bronto. So as you can see right now, I'm just going ahead and trying to stack this as much as possible. Going to be a little bit short when it comes to here. Yeah, I think I went a little bit too far, unfortunately, but I guess I can still do that. And, you know, you can make a pretty wide base, if I could hop onto it, and then start putting some walls on said base. And we're going to be building up a hell of a Bronto base, and there's a lot of stuff that we could do with this, because not only can we literally build a house here, we can still continue to ride him around with a gigantic house on top of him. We can also start throwing some turrets on this bad boy, so if you give me a second. I went ahead, got some auto turrets, and as you can see here, we can already start... Oh, okay, no, he's got to take a poop. Of course he does. We can actually start outfitting our base with auto turrets. However, they do have to be powered, so we probably have to get a generator going and whatnot on here as well. But we can outfit this bad boy with that. And so, after a little bit of maneuvering, you know, building up a little bit of the rest of the base here, putting 4 turrets on top of it. We're going ahead and just turning them all on, getting a generator, and this one's powered. Turn on. There we go. Turn off. Okay, now it's on. This one's off. There we go. It doesn't have bullets, though. Forgot about that. A little bit of an oversight. But I'll go ahead and do that. And as you can see here, this is right about, give or take, relatively close to the max amount that you can build, because there's like a limit on the amount structure-wise that you can have. And we've come pretty close to that limit. And I don't know what exactly plays into that limit. I think it's a hard limit because, like, all the cables and stuff I've been placing, like the outlets, and this fucking turtle's got to get out of the way. Oh my god, we just picked up so much. Anyways, let's go out this way. I'm going to try and kill this turtle behind us. I think I killed it, or I just gathered a bunch of stuff. And head out here a little bit to give you guys a good angle of how epic this thing is. It's getting pretty tired, but that's okay. As you can see here, it's looking pretty damn epic with the entire base on the back. These turrets are trying to gun down that guy, so I'm going to go ahead and get some bullets really quick. Give me a second. And now that I went ahead and got it, I'm just going to load, I guess, one of these to show off how it works. I went ahead and put it on all targets, range medium, and we're just actually going to spawn in a couple more of these. The hell? Oh, there we go. It's shooting. It's actually just shooting the fishies. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead, load all the ammo on these bad boys, and then we're going to go around and terrorize the countryside a little bit and show you just how lethal a fully walking base can be. So hold up. I'm going to spawn a bunch of these. Make sure we got the ammo for this. Got 450. Just load each one with 50. Nothing too crazy. And if this was in the middle of, like, the landmass, that'd be interesting. But for now, this is what we got to mess with. And it's a decent thing to mess with, you know? Nothing to complain about. And it's like, you can make a pretty nice base. There's the limit, like I was saying. But nonetheless, you can definitely get some good stuff built here. And, you know, what we were able to accomplish is definitely not too shabby. If you look at this and, you know, let's, where's some animals? I want to find some animals. I think I see a turtle up there. I see some parasaurs over here. So let's head on this way and see what a fully mobile base with turrets all over it can do. Because this, ooh, Nelly, this is gonna get good. I hear one of them shooting at something. I'm not sure which of the turrets is shooting bullets right now. It's very hard to tell just because this is like really in the way. I think like first person might be a better angle for this because we built on the back, like near the rear end of him, literally. So it's a very hard to like see from back there. We can actually peer into our base. We still gotta like throw a door on and stuff, but pretty safe. And now since you can actually put crop plots on structures, you could technically make a Brontosaur a walking greenhouse. I'm not even kidding when I say that. But so we should be getting close to some animals here, and we should be able to watch some slaughter. As soon as we get within range, we can see the turrets. They're getting primed to have some fun. And, is that electrical outlet broken? Is it not powering some of them? That's really weird. At least it's not showing up as powering some of them. Anyways, bunch of animals here. They're gonna have some fun with them, and then after, you know, show off the terrorizing part a little bit. Yeah, look at that, just gunning down the parasaur. It's fantastic what this is able to accomplish. And this is actually very doable. It's near the limit, but you have a walking base as long as you have ammo. You know, this Brontos are no longer like just a giant passive tank. Now you could turn these Brontos quite literally into a tank that fires machine gun bullets. So a lot of potential in the Brontos. Once you get level 70, you can craft up this saddle. They've become a hell of a lot more lethal because look at them just gunning down trilobites left and right. If you have ammo and you got the supplies to do this, the Bronto just became a whole lot deadlier. But hopefully, guys, like this little base thing I did. Check out all of it. Look at that beauty. Oh man. That is sexy. And now let's go ahead and check out the raft, which is one of the other new additions. And let's not die from fall damage. Surprisingly we didn't die. And let's go ahead and check out the raft and see what's up with that. Alright, so 250 wood, 125 fiber, and 75 hide should be what it takes to go ahead and build this bad boy. 85 pounds, so it is very heavy. And there you go. Just click the button. You go ahead, prop it down, and we got ourselves a little bit of a raft. Now, the good thing about the raft is you can also build on it. So, not only could this be a raft, you could very well, if you had electrical generators like, oh, ho, ho, wait a minute. Just like I do, you can go ahead and have a little bit of fun on your raft and, you know, do a lot of creative and positive things, such as this. And hey, no longer is this just a normal wooden raft. You can turn this wooden raft into a battleship. Is it the biggest battleship? Not really. Can't really say that, but you can still do a hell of a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead. Try and spawn in some stone structures. I forget which one exactly is the stone. I think it might be this. And see if we can actually... Yeah, that's a stone foundation. Can we actually build foundations on this? Yes, we can. Probably has some kind of upper limit, but kind of... God damn it. Of course we misplaced that. Whatever. I'm not going to go too crazy with the build in here. I don't think we can really go too crazy. Really looks like it can support a 2x2 on it, but nonetheless, you could build on this. Get a little base, and, you know... This could serve as a battleship, and then once they add in the next update, 208, the ability to build on plesiosaurs, you could start building a little bit of a fleet, and that's really cool to see. So really, I'm excited to check out how this goes. And why don't we get driving? First things first, we do need some bullets, so if you don't mind me, let's load this bad boy. Actually, let's load him out at sea. Or no, is he even on? Targeting, let's change the targeting. It's unpowered. Oh, we need gas too. Let me grab that real quick. I think that's this one. Let's remember by the numbers I put in. Put the gas in. Turn it on. We got that. All we gotta do is turn it on. It's set to all targets. But first things first, let's, why don't we sail out a little bit here, and you can see us checking out our beautiful new raft. And, this is an exciting time to be alive. You'll be able to build a decent chunk on this. I don't know how decent, but nonetheless, you can build structures on it. You can throw down turrets on it, and you can begin building your own fleet. So this is a very good reason. You know, you could conquer the seas at this point. Very exciting to see. Now, let's turn this thing on. Let's see if, you know, we start killing some fish in the sea. Or at least let's start trying to do that. Let's steer around and see if we can get any takers. Or anyone who might want to die at the hands of, well, this. I see a shark over there. He might be a good taker. We don't have too much range. I set the range is still on medium on the turret, actually. But anyways, oh, this update. The stuff they've added. Oh, the turret's aiming at something. It wants to shoot. Do it. Take the shot. Why isn't it taking the shot? I see it aiming at something. Can I put the range to high? Will that help at all? Alright, well, you know what? As soon as we get close to this freaking shark doing shark thing. Oh, there's a lot of sharks. Uh-oh. We're being attacked by the sharks. Yo, turret! I need your help! Shoot! Shoot! Okay, looks like the turret isn't really cooperating for some reason. Turret's not too happy, and these megalodons don't seem too happy too. So that's not good. But nonetheless, hey! At least we could get this going. Okay, turret, really? They're right there. They're on the surface. You can really shoot. Nothing wrong with shooting right now. Oh, I didn't load it. That explains so much. Turret, save my ass, please. We gotta start driving away, doing drive-bys. Okay, I was about to be like, that's really weird. No, I'm just really stupid. There you go. Turrets are doing work. It's just killing fish in the sea. I don't even know what it's shooting at this point. It'd be a lot better if we had another one on the other corner too. Oh god, we're like drifting now, but look at that. This turret, it's able to do some work. That's for sure. And that's the raft. So raft, a lot of cool potential there too. I don't know how high level you have to be to build it. I don't think anything too crazy, since it seems to be relatively easy. I'm looking around here. I'm actually not entirely sure what level you have to be. I don't think it's anything ridiculously high though, because it's a very basic recipe. Anyways, I did try learning the blueprints, but that didn't work for some reason. And maybe because there isn't a blueprint. But yeah, this is it. This is the water raft, and there's one more thing we gotta check out, at least out of the main stuff added in this update. And that's the new dinosaur, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, got ourselves a fresh Pachy. He's not being shot at yet. Level 16 wild female Pachy. And as you can see, we're being right next to it. It's chill with that, so we would have to, of course, knock it out and stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and do this the easy way, since I just want to show off everything. So, of course, I got to be looking at it. And we got ourselves a Pachy, level 24, so went up 8 levels from that. And here we can see some of its stats. 300 health, 160 stamina, 200 oxygen, 1400 food, 240% melee damage, 162 weight, and 120 movement speed. So nothing ridiculous stat-wise, but nonetheless, here you can check it out. You can, because I force-tamed it, I can actually ride it right now, but that's not right. We're going to go ahead and throw the Pachycephalosaurus onto this bad boy from our blueprint. About 166 hide, 98 fiber, 30 wood, so really nothing insanely high level. We might actually already, because I'm only level 13 right now. Maybe we'll be able to craft it already? I don't know. It seems like a low-level saddle just from like what has to be crafted. So I don't think it's anything too high. Might be like 15, 20 around that range, but you can hop onto this bad boy, run around. We're a little bit dehydrated. I'll go and fix that really quick by under the water with this guy. And yeah, so what they're good at least to my knowledge, you know, if I right-click, kind of charges there, so it can actually charge if you right-click. Look at that. Ready? We're not doing anything right now. We hit... Hold up. The right-click button, he starts charging like mad until he hits something, which you aren't going to do. However, I think he's also pretty good when it comes to harvesting stone. I thought he was, at least. Maybe I was mistaken. He seemed like his headbutts could come in handy there. Maybe not? Well, he's pretty good at that charging aspect. And yeah, pretty much this is all that it specializes in. It's like a small, kind of pretty good battle mount, and the best thing about it is that it's short, quick bursts of speed, which by right-clicking you can activate, and you start running around like crazy with this thing. And he picks up some speed. He's getting like Dune Buggy levels, so really, that is cool, and I'm very excited to see that. And let's go ahead and check out just how devastating this thing can be on some trikes, and see if it's a good idea to possibly engage. We might die, but hey, if we do, what a fantastic way to end the episode. So let's very quickly get his stamina back. Like the dossier for this guy did say, he is a good battle mount if you do want to ride a smaller, more nimble one that has quick bursts of speed. That's headbutt is apparently quote-unquote devastating. It's able to do a decent amount of damage to the trike, but other than its headbutt, it's not really too good. But it does have decent speed besides that. It can't outrun this, and it can do that little headbutt. This is kind of a high level though. The trike that's attacking us, that is. And yeah, so if we were to try and fight this thing head on, not having as much luck, unfortunately. So it's not really the strongest, and we're just going to continue getting destroyed by this thing until we can potentially headbutt and run away, but we're not getting much luck there. Really, a lot of his damage comes from the headbutt. That's where he does a lot of it, but we're probably going to die. We'll leave him there to die. See you later, Mr. Pachy. You have fun battling that. And that's going to go ahead and do it for this kind of new type of thing I'm going to do, where every time there's a patch, I'll hop into single player and show off all the stuff. And then as my series goes on, what is it? Season 2 of Ark Survival Evolved, and potentially any future seasons, I will go ahead, goodbye Pachy, I will go ahead and do what I can to show all these features off in the series as well, and have that occur more naturally, show it off, and, you know, it's going to be a lot more versatile and cooler to see it in-game as well, because that means, like, it's more legit, and also not just that, but we can, you know, put it into different situations, like multiplayer situations, where it might come in handy. But, yeah, that's about going to do it for the major stuff in this update. If there's anything I forgot that you might want to see, I think, to my knowledge, I think the rest is just kind of small stuff. So if there's anything I forgot that you guys want to see, let me know in the comment section down below. Might do another iteration, like part 2 for this update. And not only that, but out of the kind of 4 to 5 things I showed off today, at least I think that's what I showed off, I want to know, what is your favorite? Now, keep in mind that the Dune Buggy isn't actually in-game. You can only spawn it in, and like modders, and if you are spawning it in, you can mess around with it. It's not actually in the game yet, like in survival. So keep that in mind when mentioning your favorite. But nonetheless, out of the stuff I showed off today, let me know what your favorite thing is. And when it comes to the Water Raft and Brontosaurus Saddle, let me know some ideas you guys have for bases on that. The Water Raft, I think, is maximum 2x2. So the Water Raft could turn into a freaking battleship. You know, could turn into, like, a lot of things. There's just so much potential, and I want to hear that in the comment section down below. But other than that, that is going to go ahead and do it for me that's going to go ahead and do it for me for this update of 207. Let me know what you guys think of this. Let me answer all the questions I asked you guys, like a minute ago. And, yeah, can't wait to see till the next update when they're adding the Pachycephalosaurus saddle. And, we'll be able to start getting a little fleet going. Little battalion of battleships. I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are as well, but that is going to go ahead and do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching the video as always, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.